I Can Sing from his brand new EP, Extra Better. What'd you think of that, Mr. Mayor?
Just another example of fantastic local talent. He's got
Exactly.
a good vibe there, good sound.
Exactly. And we've also joined in the studio by Mr. Soul River Brown and Nicole Simone. And the story I was telling earlier, so when you were on the show not too long ago, one of your aspirations was to play for the President of the United States.
Yes.
And so, you know what? We're going to work our way up to that.
Hey, you know.
I'll see him
That
next
works
week. I'll
out.
tell him you said hi. How about
All
that?
right, please do.
All right. So, you know what? The mayor is, he's on a tight schedule. So we're going to go right into it, man. What are you
Okay.
going to play for the mayor?
I'm going to play this original song I wrote. It's called In Her Eyes. I sing it all the time. And I just like the song.
All right. In Her Eyes.
All right, it goes like this. I know there's something wrong here, 'cause I see it in your eyes. Baby, you've been hurt before. See the pain you cannot hide. I know you may not trust. No one is so hard to let me in. Look, you tried to fall in love before, but just ended up as friends. So now you live your day by day, no dreams of Mr. Right. If only you'd open up your heart and give love one more try. See, girl, I know you may not know what's going on inside, but you're slowly falling in love, baby. I can see it in your eyes. It's in your eyes. This is where it all began. Oh, it's in your eyes, yeah. Look, no longer are we just friends here in your eyes. Can't help but let me in, girl, in your eyes, yeah. In your eyes, singing people think I'm crazy. Some may call me a fool, because lady, I decided to spend my life alone with you. So no matter what may come our way, oh, what obstacles we might face, oh, our souls are joined forever, and this love we can't replace. So you don't have to worry, no, I'll never leave your side. Each day my love will grow, and at the end of all my life, oh, with my dying breath, oh yes, my one last sacrifice. Oh, I look up, smile, and say I live in your eyes. It's in your eyes. This is where it all began. It's in your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. No longer are we just friends here in your eyes, yeah. You can't help but let me in, girl, in your eyes, yeah. In your eyes. See, my life is finally over. I'm so happy there's no regrets, because I do everything all over just to feel your tenderness. And baby, when the Savior asks me, boy, how did you live your life? See, I'm going to look up, smile, and say I lived it in her eyes, in her eyes. This is where it all began. It's in your eyes, yeah. No longer are we just friends, are in your eyes. You can't help but let me in your eyes, yes. in your eyes, babe. You don't have to be afraid. It's in your eyes, your eyes. Don't wait till it's too late. Here in your eyes, yeah. Nothing standing in our way. In your eyes, in your eyes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
In your eyes, Soul River Brown. Mr. Mayor, that was just for you.
Well, I see why your name is Soul.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the fact that you're hanging with Nicole Simone over there
That only adds
ups your game.
Right.
Ups your game, man.
All right.
Oh, that was beautiful.
So, where can somebody see you here in the near future?
Well, actually, tomorrow night, I'm going to be at Diamonds Pub and Billiard in the Highlands, and I'll be playing there tomorrow night. Tonight, I'm going to be at Expressions of You Cafe. I'm just going to be singing there from 8 o'clock.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Where's the Expressions of You now?
Expressions of You, they moved that to off of Bluegrass Parkway, the old Wix Pizza in the Ramada.
Because it was at 18th and Ali, right?
That was it.
Cool.
They switched it over.
Okay. All right, man. We'll keep in touch. We'd love to see what you guys are doing. Nicole, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Mayor, I know that you're busy and you're going to have to leave here pretty soon, but I want to ask you one more question, and then we're going to let you. I'm going to give you an open mic, and I know that's kind of dangerous and the political sometimes. But what do you think that Louisville has the potential to be kind of a music mecca, kind of like Nashville, Austin, L.A.? And the reason I say that is because we are a hub city. I mean, there are so many businesses that have actually moved to Louisville for that very reason. And, my view is, musicians could kind of come here. This would be a great place to, tour from. And, we're just so close to so many areas. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we can be anything we want to be,
Right.
We have the talent. You can see that. There's so many good musicians around town. And then we've got a wonderful church base, too. I don't know, Soul, if that's where you started or not. But when you...
That's exactly where I started.
Yeah, what church were you...
Christ Gospel.
Okay, so you see some just breathtaking choruses that come out of our churches. St. Stephen's has probably got 300 people in their in their different music program. Bates, Canaan, those are some of the big ones. And then, but like Christ Gospel too. I mean, makes you cry when you hear the music. So you've got that kind of soulful gospel aspect of what's going on, and you got everything from country to rock. You can see, I guess, on the other side, you got what's My Morning Jacket is doing as well. So, so much to me of like your question is attitude.
Right.
This is the Louisville sound, or this is what our vibe is here. Now we need more of an infrastructure in terms of recording studios and things like that as well. But we have the talent, and you can see things like Forecastle, how they're bringing international attention to us. So, no, we can make it happen, man.
All right. All right. Well, that's a good answer. You mentioned off the air that you wanted to say a little something about a guy that kind of put Louisville on the music map, Mr. Tim Krekel.
Yeah, Tim, I think's godfathered a lot of the music scene that's going on around here. And I met Tim when we were living in Nashville together at the same time through a guy named Fingers Taylor. And Fingers was the blues harp, the harmonica player for the Coral Reefer Band. But both of those guys, at their heart, were just rock and rollers.
Sure.
And so I met them when I was in college, and they would put together just rock and roll blues bands, and we'd play at different venues and parties like that. And so Tim, obviously, his impact on Louisville music has been tremendous, and his songwriting abilities are legendary, obviously, and live on.
Sure.
We miss him, but I didn't want to come on this local radio show without throwing some props to Tim Krekel and all of the influences that he's had in the city from, Will Carey. I mean, you name it all the way through to the young people here today. Paul Lewis was playing at Mayor's Music Series last Thursday, and his last song was Tim Krekel's last song from his last CD that they put together, that New Orleans kind of funeral dirge that he played. you know, I don't know how old Justin is, but probably in his mid-20s
Yeah,
or
he's
so.
a young guy. Yeah.
So I just thought that was really cool, and Tim Krekel's made a big influence on a lot of people. I just wanted to throw some love at him.
And Justin Paul Lewis's new album actually was produced by another local guy, Ben Solee,
Right.
who I'm sure you've heard
Well,
of.
and that's cool because, you know, Ben got his help from Jim James from My Morning
Exactly.
Jacket. You know, so you've got our musicians here helping each other raise each other up. I mean, there's more than enough pie for everybody, right?
Exactly.
So we just got to help each other, and I think that's one of the things we've got going as a city. We're a great, compassion, hospitable, soulful city where it's like, hey, man, how can I help?
Right.
Happy to do it.
Right. And Mr. Mayor, I want to thank you for coming on Crescent Hill Radio and, you know, having somebody like you, you know, at the head of our city's government here, someone who is a huge supporter of local music. You know, it's a great thing.
Well, come on,
much.
everybody down the first Thursdays, and we also, you know, have local art at Metro Hall as well, and we just have a new exhibit up for this. But I want to thank Crescent Hill Radio as well. One of the things that makes our city so great is we got all these kind of local, authentic, funky, you know, weird type of things going on that add to this eclectic environment of what our city is. And, you know, what you want as a citizen, I think as a mayor as well, you don't want to be anywhere USA. You know, so things like Crescent Hill Radio and what you're doing, CJ, are really important to add to the fabric of our city. So thank you, guys.
Well, and we appreciate you. And you have to go, and before you go, we're going to play a song by another, as far as I'm considered, is a Louisville gem, Mr. Tyrone Cotton.
Perfect.
This is As Benefits a Man on Cumberland Country.